My name is Dawn and I go by Busymomstitcher here on YouTube and Instagram. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel is all about my cross stitch journey. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. Today, this is Floss Tube number 24, and today's date is May 31st, 2025. I have some new starts and some whips. Let me look at my notes here. New starts, whips, and I have some a little bit of haul, and I'm gonna go over some plans. And that's it. So let's get started. First up, let's start with my new starts. The first one is called The Family Campsite. This is by Aimee Stewart, I believe. Aimee Stewart. This is what it'll look like when it's finished. It's by Heaven and Earth Designs. That's what it'll look like when it's finished. This is done on a 20 count Aida, gridded Aida, and I'm doing it 1/1, and I got 1,000 stitches, and I am at 0.28%. And this is where I am now. I do park, so I will not apologize for my threads. If it drives you nuts, then I don't know. So I do park my threads on my full coverages. And I always start on the left-hand corner, and I do a diagonal as 100 block. So that's turning out good. You can see the trees. This is starting to be the camper. This one was fun because you can actually see stuff coming in. Let's set these at the bottom. And then my next new start is called Scarecrow Festival 4. It is by Stitching with the Housewives. This is a non-full coverage. Let me grab the right one here. This is what it'll look like when I am finished. There's 4 parts of this. This one I started with number 4 because I spun the wheel and I got this. This one and this is on a 14 count toasted fabric that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. And this one got 505 stitches, and I'm at 23.97%. I am doing this, actually, I'm doing this with, it's all a mess, but I am doing, I did a conversion of color and cotton thread. It's kind of a mess. I don't have them on the thing like perfect. Just grab the right one here. And this is where I am right now. So these are kind of super fun. I did change my plans a little bit. So I do have a monthly stitch that I did, and then I was doing every 2 weeks, and then I decided that on the second week, when I had to pull a new project, I was just going to spin this wheel that has all of my projects on it, and this one came up. So this one again got 505 stitches. Then my last new start for this month, for May, is another non-full coverage, and it's called Easter on the Farm. This is by Crocheted or Gogo. Sorry about the zipper, I just unzipped them all. This is what it'll look like when I am finished. I am just up in the left-hand corner. This one, I was trying to do a 1 strand a day, and I just got busy for this month, so it didn't really work out very well for me. So it only got 217 stitches, and I am at 1.45%. This is done on a 14 count vintage country mocha. And this is all I got done. So I think it'll be fun once I get into it, but it'll be in my wheel now. All right, now on to my whips for this month. So as I was saying, let me talk about the first two that I'm gonna do. These aren't any in particular order, but I decided I was going to start doing, I was doing every 2 weeks and then picking a new chart, and I was only doing full coverage, but then I realized I'm not really touching all of my cross stitch. So I want to try to touch them all. So I decided to put everything on one wheel, my full coverage and my non-full coverage, and I'm spinning that wheel and I am stitching till I reach 500. So I can get 500 within about 3 days. 4 is the max, but 3 is about the most. Some days, if it's the weekend, I can get a little bit more, but I've noticed that I can get 500 stitches within 3 days. So, and I only have when I have 2 projects going, so for that one day. So this first one I just started on Thursday. Yeah, I think it was. So this one is called Be Jolly. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Let me cover up the chart here. Hold on. This is what it looks like when it's finished. I have changed the fabric size and I'm going to change the Be Jolly to a red. So the fabric is a 14 count chalkboard Ada. This is where it was the last time you might have saw it. This, oh, I'm sorry. And this came out of the magazine Christmas Ornaments 2023. And it's still in the grid because, or the Q-snap, because I'm still working on it. But so far this has gotten 89 stitches. And this is a paper chart, so I don't have a percentage. And there is where I am. So I finished up this beard right here, and I started working on the white. So I just have this little bit of white down here to do, and then the words. And then this one will be complete. And then you're supposed to put a button for his hat there. So I think within my 500 stitches that I need, I think I should get most of his beard done, I'm thinking. Maybe. Yeah. If I get really close to just all the words left, I might just finish it all at once, but we'll see. So that's super cute. Actually, I would like that one to get done because it's so much block stitching. I'm kind of bored with that one. My next pick on my spin the wheel was Honeybee Garden. This is by Stitching with the Housewives. This is what it'll look like when it's finished. A lot of these are like I mean, I started them in 23, 24. So I just want to start getting them a little bit more. They're not even close to being finished, so. This is where it was the last time you might have saw it. This is on a 14 count blue jean dye that I dyed myself. And I got 526 stitches and I am at 26.19%. And I actually got most of the O done and this flower done on this one. So I finished this flower and did a little bit of the green ring here and then the O. And then there's just a little bit of the O that needs finish. But I didn't want to get another thread out, so I just stopped there. Super cute. Then my next whip is called Patriotic Heart. Now this one is my monthly stitching that I did for Stitches So Beautiful. So once a month, every month they do a challenge where you pick your own chart. It has to be a Stitch So Beautiful chart. And you can be entered to win a free little gift. But you're also getting a free chart after the end of the month. And this month was a cow. And believe me, I was not going to pass that one up. So I decided to do the challenge with them. And it actually ended today. So if you want to try their challenges out, you'll have to go to their Facebook page, and you can sign up for June. For tomorrow is the new start of the new challenge. But this one, I do 100 stitches a day. So this is what it'll look like when I am finished. This one is very confetti heavy. Ninja stitching as well. Especially in this firecracker. So that was very, yeah. This is where it was the last time you would have saw it, because I do have some stitches in it before I started it. This is done on a 14 count Aida, and I got 3,100 stitches because there's 31 days in May, and I am at 2.80%. And here is where I am now. Super cute, super fun. Just is a little confetti heavy. Some ninja stitching too, because there's just like one stitch of one color. So this will be going away unless it gets spun again, but it'll be on my full coverage spin. And I'll talk about my plans at the end. All right, and then my next whip is the Library of Dogs, and this is by Aimee Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is where will look like when it's finished. This is where it was the last time you saw it. You probably saw it at the end of last month. My last video would have had it on there for a little bit. I restarted this, and this is now on a 20 count Aida, gridded Aida, and I'm doing 1/1. And then I got 800 stitches in, and I am at 0.50%. And here is where I am now. So I'm getting there. Not at a dog yet, but it's getting there. That's a fun one too. All right, and then my next one is called, I call it Disney Artist. This one I purchased on an Etsy shop. If you would like to know what it is, you just comment and I'll let you know. This is what it'll look like when I'm finished. I'm still in the left-hand corner. This is where it was the last time you would have saw it. This is done on a 20 count Aida, and I am doing 1/1. This is what made me switch to 20 count, was this particular project. And this actually has gotten 800 stitches, and I am at 0.50%. That last one for the dogs library was actually 0.35%. I went down too far. But this is where I am now. I am just almost done getting that tail done. I have a lot more body to go, and not very much, but. And then I think when I get over here somewhere, I should be getting into Tinkerbell maybe. But this one's super fun too. It's a biggie one. I'm gonna throw that down there. And then my last whip for this month for May is called Monthly Mini Village, and this is one I do at my work when I have a free minute. So it doesn't get very many stitches on it. Now I have to find the this is what it'll look like when I'm finished. I'm sorry if you can hear a lawnmower. I didn't realize my neighbors didn't mow his grass. It sounds like he's just letting it idle. Oh my. This is done on a 14 count vintage country mocha. And I got 176 stitches. And this is a paper chart, so I don't have a percentage. This is where it was the last time you would have saw it. And this is where I am now. So this house is complete, and I moved over to start on the next house. All right, that is all my whips for May. I'm gonna move these over here. So let's go on to haul, because I have just a little bit. My first haul I received, me and Leanne from Small Town Stitches here on YouTube did a trade. I had a 25 count that I didn't like fabric, so she traded me for a 20 count fabric, and I gave her my 25 count fabric. And when she sent me my fabric, I got a nice little card, and then she sent me actually some floss with it. So I got this little pouch and all this beautiful floss that I'm going to try to find something to use it on. So she gave me that, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Leanne. And then she also gave me this little piece of fabric, which is an 18 count. It's by Stitch Me. It's very pretty blue. I'll have to find something for that. I haven't tried to use any of this stuff because I was waiting to do a video. And then here's my 20 piece that she got, and it's huge. So I'm very thankful for that. She does have some, I'm just gonna cut that off of there, or maybe frog it, I don't know. I might just cut it. But I am so thankful. Thank you, Leanne. So that was my one thing. And then, Heaven and Earth, I didn't realize did this, but Heaven and Earth does grab bags. And I saw that they had a grab bag for 20 count. It's gridded. And I was like, maybe I'll try that. So I ordered 2 thinking I was only going to get 1 piece. So I ordered 2 grab bags, but you get more than 1 piece. So here are both bags. But they're not, some of them aren't, there is some pieces that I can use for a full coverage, but most of them probably won't. But like this piece, like, yeah, I can use that piece for a smaller full coverage. I'll just show you one bag. And then there was a piece like this. I mean, some of these, I kid. Just gotta find smaller. And I think Stitch is So Beautiful has some patterns that actually I have that will fit on some of these pieces. So far, it wasn't too bad. There is some, like this one that is very small. I mean, but I'm kind of stocked up if I can't do the larger ones, but if I find something small, like this one is kind of a weird shape, but definitely could find something for it. So I got 2 of them from, and I was very pleased with that. And then a couple weeks ago, maybe last month, or at the beginning of May, I ordered some 20 count on Amazon. And I literally got it like 3 weeks ago, or a week ago. So 20 count gridded Ada. And these are 44 by 39. So I got 2 of them. I'm trying to build up on my 20 count because I do love that better now. So all my, I've been thinking about actually changing all my full coverage. If they don't have over 1,000 stitches, I'm going to switch it to 20 count, I believe. And then my last bit of haul is stuff I purchased from Joann's before they closed. So my last day at Joann's was last Tuesday. Today is the first Saturday. I'm recording on Saturday. And this is the first Saturday. It's kind of weird that I don't have to go anywhere in the morning. So I got my grocery shopping done early. And now I'm doing a video. And then I think I'm going to do some quilting here in a little bit. But so what I purchased from, I purchased a lot more than this that I'm going to show you from Joann's. But I thought I'd just show you what I purchased, some of my cross stitch stuff. So I actually picked up at the very end, so most of this was probably 80% off. I picked up 2 of these little kits that has a little flower on it. So one of these might be, I might do a giveaway. I did not pay that price. So I got 2 of these. And when I was walking around, like, you know, when I work there, I walk around and I clean up. I found this. I don't know if I'll ever stitch it, but it was like only like $1, so I could pass it up. So I found this little guy, and it has everything in it. Looks like. It's a 14 count, so it's super cute. And then I saw this. This is just a pattern. And these are usually like $12, $20, you know, $10 maybe. I think I got it for $1 as well. So it's a little January stackables. It's by the, you know, Emma from Fat Quarter Shop. And then my last purchase, the DMC and the floss was like literally, I think one day they had buy 10 get 10 free, and then it was with my discount. I think I got it for 10 cents, 5 cents. I don't even remember. But I picked up some of these colors. I don't know if I was thinking about a Quaker. I might try that on. So I got them. And then I found these. I've never tried these threads. So another, I think I might do a Quaker on that one too. Got some different, this blue. These ones that are like multicolor, kind of like. I think I'm gonna try to do Quakers. And then they didn't have very much DMC, but they had still some colors. So I just picked up a whole bunch of DMC because, you know, it was very cheap. So I got some of that. I probably already had them colors, but it's better to have it than not have it. All right, so that is it of my haul, my whips. So I'm going to talk about my plans now. But first, we're going to spin the wheel, and then I'm going to grab it because it's just right here. I'm going to spin my wheel in front of you guys, and then this is my full coverage that is going to be my monthly coverage, because I'm going to pass on the Stitches So Beautiful challenge this month. I've done it twice in a row, so I'm going to pass on this month's. So we're going to spin for our full coverage that I'm going to stitch for the whole month of June, which will give me 30 days. Yep, 30 days, which will give me 3,000 stitches because I'll do 100 stitches per day. So now there might be something on here I might have to spin again, but we'll spin it. So here is my full coverage spinner. There is something in black already because I don't have fabric for that one actually. So let's see what comes up. So it's Mini Trick or Treat. So let me grab it real quick. This is right here. Now this will be the question. Will I keep it on the 14? Because it is on a 14 count. I'll probably keep this one on a 14 count. But this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. And I believe, yeah, Kim from, she's on Floss Tube. I just lost my mind went blank. But she's actually doing this too. She was down here, I think. She's got a lot more than I do, that's for sure. Kim Holloway. I think that's how you say her last name. This is where I'm going to be starting at. So I'm going to start this for the month of June. So this will get 3,000 stitches, and I think it's already got 1,000 in it. So then I'll be up to 4,000 on this one, so that'll be good. I probably won't get but the tree. I might get bored with that one. So we will start with that. All right, so that's my monthly. Let me look at my notes again. And then I think I'm going to try to do, so this next week will be my first full week of not having to work 2 jobs for the past 3 years. So I might have some more stitching time than normal because on Tuesdays and Thursdays I couldn't stitch very much. So I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to spin my wheel that has everything on it. And I can show you that wheel, actually. So this is my wheel that has all my cross stitch on it. You already see there's some black in it because I've already spun it twice. So right now I have to do Be Jolly, and I have to get 500 on that. So once I get to 500 on that, then I'll spin the wheel and it'll pick another one and I'll do 500. I'll keep doing that for a while. If I find that I can do more than 2 projects a day, then I'm going to figure something else out to do for the 3rd project. I might just do another full coverage. I don't know yet. Or maybe I'll just do my new starts. I have some new starts that I need to start. So we'll see. You'll have to stay tuned to that. And then on Sundays, I have decided that I'm going to just stick with 1 stitch. And on Sundays is going to be my Disney artist. That's going to be my Sunday stitch every Sunday. I'm just going to stitch on that and get as much done as I can on that one to get that one a little further away. And then that is it. I have also decided that I think I might try doing weekly videos, but I haven't decided yet. So keep your, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you get notified when I am coming on or when I have a video up. And I think that's all I have. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, list them below and I will get back to you. I do read all my comments. And that's all I have for today, guys. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Happy stitching. Bye.